Hey Raghunath, tell everyone about our Patreon community.
Sure, Kastuba. The Wisdom of the Sages Patreon community is an incredible online yoga resource. If you like the type of yoga wisdom and culture we share on the show, then our Patreon community is a great next step. This is a listener-supported podcast, and any level of sponsorship will unlock a wide range of live and archived classes, talks, and even workshops.
Raghunath teaches, I teach, and we have a host of other excellent teachers on topics ranging from yoga philosophy, asana classes, storytelling, Ayurveda, kirtan, cooking, meditation, and a lot more.
We even have an incredible online Bhakti 12-step recovery group.
So if you want to check it out, go to patreon.com/wisdom of the sages.
All right, let's get it on.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Live from Govardhan Hill, this is Wisdom of the Sages, a daily yoga podcast with your host, Raghunath, and co-host and senior educator at the Bhakti Center in New York, Kastuba, who is not here. Actually, it's just me today and Miss Mara, who's spinning the dials, but we have a special guest for our interview day because it's Sunday is when we bring in a special guest. Before he comes on, should I say who it is?
Yeah, you should tell the people.
Get ready. You're going to have the show of your life. It's Krishna Murari Goswami. He's been on the show before. He's a wonderful pujari, priest, family priest from the original Krishna Balaram temple from Nandagram. And he's going to share with us all about the glories of this Kartik Mas or Kartik month, which is considered, I call it double coupons. It's like, you chant, first of all, you're in Vrindavan. Right. So the Himalayas here. We have a big crew of live people here. We got the Cindy Lunsford out of her material mind crew here. They're doing Dandavat Parikram up and all the way around Govardhan Hill. Then we got the leftovers, the two transcendental leftovers from the pilgrimage. We've got Jiu-Jitsu Nath and Catherine A.
I'll put a nicer name than leftovers.
Leftovers. Dedicated, stalwart. They're like 5 minutes from fanatical, but they're like, I think they're okay with that title. 4 minutes, Jiu-Jitsu now says. These guys have so much energy to serve. It's pretty impressive. And we're winding up this really wonderful pilgrimage. But I lost my train of thought. How are you, Mara?
Good.
What do you think of pilgrimage?
Oh, it's incredible. So much magic.
Highlight place.
Ooh, Jagdish Mandir in Udaipur.
Jagadish Mandir in Udaipur is like next level bhakti. It's like bhakti gets transmitted to you from the people there. That's what they say. Krishna Murari, isn't that true? You got to receive bhakti from somebody else. And Jagadish Mandir, the joy in the people's hearts just singing to the Lord is so impressive. So we're in this sacred month now. Oh, this is where I was getting at. So suppose you're chanting one round a day. We have Hemalata here. Suppose Hemalata's chanting one round a day. Guess what? She's in Vrindavan. That's worth 1,000. You just chanted 1,000 rounds today. Now it's Kartik. You can multiply that by 1,000. You've chanted, what is that, 100,000 rounds? 1 million. You've chanted 1 million rounds today for that one round. It's like, I don't know why triple coupons happen. Sometimes it does. You go into Target, it's triple coupon day. So that's what it's like here in Vrindavan on Kartik. We just entered the full moon yesterday. And that was the full, beautiful pink moon, if you haven't seen it. And that's where Krishna plays his flute under plays his vamsi under the beautiful banyan tree in near Keshi Ghat, near Gopeshwar. And all the gopis come out, rejecting all their responsibilities to be with Krishna. So we have a couple announcements from Miss Mara, and then we're going to dive into some sweet, sweet honey pot of Krishna Lila.
We have Bhakti Recovery Group meeting today at 9:30, I think.
You got to be more sure of yourself, madam.
And we have Urban Devi Sangha through the Bhakti Center today at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And tomorrow's show will be at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Back with Kastuba.
Okay, Kastuba's got me on the line. I can't get away. I'm trying my best just to have a pilgrimage, but he's nailing me down. And somehow he got out today. How'd that work? How'd that work? I've been trying to wiggle out of the podcast for the last 2 weeks. All right, so let's bring on our guest. Krishna Murari Goswami, welcome to the show. Harry Bol. Let's have a Harry Bol. So this is your microphone, Prabhu. You're going to hold it right up to your mouth when you speak. How are you?
Super.
Super, super cool. We are at the Govardhan Retreat Center, which he is the director of. And he is Krishna Murari Goswami. He's been on the show before. He's from a family lineage for how many generations?
15th.
15 generations worshiping Krishna and Balaram in Nandagram. And Nandagram, when did Krishna come to Nandagram?
Actually, Krishna was born in the jail of Kamsa in Mathura.
Mm.
And then he was living with Nanda Maharaj and the whole family for 2 years and 3 days. He lived in Gokul. Gokul is a village just on the opposite bank of Yamuna from Mathura.
Okay.
So when the demons of Kamsa were disturbing Krishna and the whole family, they migrated from there. And then they shifted themselves to Nandagram. Nanda Maharaj made a new village out of his name. Nanda's village, Nanda Maharaj. Nandagram.
And he lived there until he left with Akrura. Is this where Akrura came?
Yeah. That's the same village where Krishna, at the age of 11 years and 52 days, exactly, at the age of 11 years and 52 days, he left with Akrura. Although he left with Akrura in his Prakat Lila, means in his own personal form, he left, but in his Aprakat Lila, which is always happening, he's never leaving Vrindavan, never leaving Braj.
So if you haven't guessed already yet, people, we're not going to read from the Srimad Bhagavatam. We're going to hear about the stories about Krishna, about what it was like to grow up in a Goswami family, about what it's like to worship Krishna on a regular basis since your childhood, and to grow up with your father worshiping Krishna, and just life of a transcendental Brijbasi, and especially some Kartik Lila too, because we've just entered in this full moon of this holy month. You want to say something first, a little bit about the month of Kartik? We call it Kartik Mas or Kartik month. So there's 11 months.
Yeah,
the lunar calendar.
Yeah, there are these 11 months, and out of these months, specifically, actually, I will first touch upon something. What is how does the months become special?
Okay.
So there are these different months in the calendar, and especially in Vrindavan, each month holds a specific value because of something happening special, something really special happening in those months, special related to Krishna.
Now, let me ask you a question. Is there a difference between Hindu calendar and Vaishnav calendar? Because Kartik is the name of Kartikeya, Ganesh's brother, but we also call it Damodar Mas.
Actually, there's no difference between a general Hindu calendar and a Vaishnava calendar.
Okay.
The months are almost the same, and the word Kartikeya, it's not Kartikeya. Kartikeya is one brother of Ganesha, but it is Kartik. It's not full Kartikeya. Yeah, it's just Kartik month, and Srimati Radharani's name is said to be Kartika Devi. She is the original owner of this month. She's Urjeshwari. She's the one who gives strength, who give the power to this specific month. So she is the manager of this month, Srimati Radharani. And although she is said to be the queen of Vrindavan, who rules over there, like we have the federal government in US, the same way we have a government set up in a spiritual Vrindavan. And what it is? We have government, means we have someone as a president, and then we have a parliament. So it is said that real government, Alabeli Sarkar. Alabeli means unique. Sarkar means government. The unique government of Braj, of Vrindavan, is Srimati Radharani. And the parliament of Braj is Krishna Balram and they're all friends. So the seat of the government of Vrindavan is in Varshana. And the seat of the parliament of Braj sits in Nandagram, in the village where I come from. So if you want to get your files really signed up, you're gonna go to the government and also to the parliament. You are not missing on anyone. Then you are done.
So is Nandagram considered in Vrindavan, or is it something?
Yeah.
different?
Actually, if I tell you, there are two words. Actually, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada called, this specific word Vrindavan. He spoke this word Vrindavan for the whole area
In a general way,
in a general way.
like Govardhan.
Yeah.
would be
Because
considered Vrindavan.
because the general devotees from the West would not exactly understand the whole area of Braj. Actually, the whole area where Krishna grew up and he played and he plays eternally his pastime, it's a area which is spread over 84 miles length and breadth, 84 miles, and that whole specific area is known as Braj. And that Braj holds all the places where Krishna performed all of his pastimes. And out of it, Vrindavan, specifically at the present moment, is the town on the bank of Yamuna, where some of the main pastimes of Krishna took place.
Like Rasalila, Vamsiva.
Yeah, like Rasalila, Vamsivat, Kaliya, Daha,
Okay.
and all these pastimes. And just yesterday was the day when Shri Sharad Lila, Rasalila takes place. And we will definitely touch upon something. What does Rasalila really mean, and what does the preparation really look like?
Perfect.
Should we go?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's roll this off the cliff, this giant boulder off the cliff. I'm very excited to hear.
So Krishna and his beloved gopis, my dear friends, there is Rasa. Rasa means this conjugal meeting of Krishna and the gopis, where they personally meet and they dance, they sing. This specific pastime takes place on the days of Purnima. Purnima means the full moon days. And not just on Kartik Purnima or on Sharad Purnima, but on all the Purnimas, on all the months. Krishna is enjoying Rasalila. He's meeting with the beloved ones. Actually, the two specific components of Vrindavan's service, Vrindavan's mood of service, is Bhoga and Raga. Is Bhoga what you offer Krishna? It's Raga what you sing for Krishna. And up till today, this beautiful tradition of offering special items according to the season, according to the month, according to the mood, still prevailing. So in this beautiful month of winter, when everything is piecing down, becoming peaceful, and on the day of Sharad Purnima, when the full moon is present, everything gets into all the garments which Krishna and Srimati Radharani, they all wear white.
For the day or for the
month? For the night.
For the night. Okay.
Because during the dark night, what you can really see is something white.
Sure.
And those garments are so effulgent that you can see them from very long, as if a pearl or a diamond is sparkling. Now, as Krishna is enjoying these pastimes of meeting with his beloved ones, Now the gopis. Krishna wants to see them in the night, but the gopis, how will they come? How will they come, leaving aside their children, leaving aside their fathers, leaving aside their husbands? So the gopis, they do a preparation. You know, in our own spiritual life, we do some preparations, like the Dandavatis did a preparation that they will pay some Dandavats, they will make some prostrations so that they can do Govardhan Parikrama nicely. The gopis do prepare for Rasa. And how do they prepare for it? Some gopis, they tie a cloth on their ankle bells. This is their preparation. They tie up their ankle bells so that it's before, some nights before, they are preparing for it. That when they move out of their house on the exact day of Purnima, if someone hears their ankle bells, he would try to stop them. So they are trying to tie their ankle bells.
Mute the sound, yeah.
To mute the sound.
Yeah.
The gopis are putting waters on the mud so that maybe if it rains on the day of Purnima, so that then they are practicing to walk over slippery surface so that they can really reach Krishna. Some are trying to walk on thorns, because when they go to the to the forest of Vrindavan, maybe there are some thorns. And the pain generated out of walking upon those thorns should not be able to stop them. Some other gopis, they are tying black robes on their eyes. If it's really dark in the night, maybe they might not reach Krishna. So they are just trying to walk with closed eyes or with the black robes on their eyes. Some gopis are putting some pots on their head and trying to walk with them, so that if their husband finds them out, and then they would say that we are here just to fetch some water from Yamuna. So this is gopis' preparation. And now when exactly on the day of Purnima, when Krishna plays his flute, when Krishna plays his flute, we will also play some music, some soft music of flute later. But when Krishna plays his beautiful flute, there's a song which expresses what really happens when Krishna plays his flute. Bansuri bajai aaj rang so murari. Today, Krishna has played his flute, the melody of longing. The melody of longing for his beloved ones. And as soon as he's playing this flute, the gopis, they're charmed, they're captivated by those beautiful sound vibrations. And then they start walking from their houses. Shiva samadhi bhula gaye. And what is happening? When Lord Shiva hears this beautiful sound vibrations, his meditation breaks from where this sound is coming. All the wives of different sages, they also forget their meditation. Mother Saraswati, who is well versed in playing all the instruments, especially Veena, she forgets all the melodies. And the dancers for the demigods, they forgot all the moves just by hearing the sound vibration of Krishna's flute.
I just want to interrupt here and say that Krishna Murari Goswami is one of the few people that I just shut up and he makes me shut up and just want to listen. Thank you. You may continue.
Brahma, who knows all the Vedas, he forgets all the hymns, all the verses. Bhule brahmachari, and all the brahmacharis, they forget all their vows and they just start running towards the sound vibrations. Jamuna jal ulat bhayo. The direction of flow of Yamuna is from upward to downwards. The waters of Yamuna are so confused because Yamuna is one of the most beloved ones of Sri Krishna. the waters of Yamuna starts flowing in the opposite direction. Now the person who is singing this song, he's specifying that may this form of Krishna, Madan Mohan Charanan Balihari, that the one Krishna who even captivates Cupid, the god of love, may I always take shelter of his lotus feet. So when this night really descends down, the moon, who is so beautiful, sees thousands of moons in front of him. And who is that moon? That moon is Shri Krishna Chandra, the best of all moons, Krishna. What a small moon can look like in front of thousands of moons. If you just saw the moon last night, you would appreciate it even so much, that how beautiful it is. And in this, as we were touching upon the bhoga and raga, the offering and the melody which we sing for Krishna in specific times. So yesterday we offered white sweet rice for Krishna.
You're saying in your temple?
In all the temples in
all the
Vrindavan.
temples. Okay.
And do you know what we do it with the sweet rice?
What?
We make the sweet rice and we keep the sweet rice in the moonlight. Because this day, when Krishna is enjoying such a beautiful pastime, that Amrit Varsha, nectar rains
in the moonlight.
In the moonlight. So we want to mix that nectar with the sweet rice, and we eat it the next morning.
Can I ask you a question on a side note?
Yeah.
Why there was a eclipse yesterday?
Yeah.
So the eclipse are considered very inauspicious, unfortunate,
Yeah.
bad luck, perhaps. And in America, when we hear, oh, an eclipse, let's stay out all night and watch the eclipse. But this is like a no, right? What? And you want to explain that? I know there's a little bit of a detour, but I think it's interesting.
There are two perspectives to see things in Vrindavan. One is the prema way. The prema way.
Prema way, the way of love.
The way of love.
Yeah.
Then another, the dharma way.
Dharmic way, okay.
The dharmic way.
Dharmic is good.
Yeah.
But you're saying prema, that's
Yeah.
higher.
Actually, when a person learns dharma, it's not the highest thing. The highest thing is prema. So on a dharma way, eclipses are considered to be inauspicious. One should keep away. One should not sit next to the fire during the time duration of the eclipse.
What? Sit next to a fire, any fire,
any
campfire,
any fire.
Okay, why not?
Yeah, because it is considered to be really inauspicious, because things in the planetary motions, when the eclipse is happening, it's said to be the time where it's so much of heat is generated.
Okay.
So one should not be sitting on next to the fire in the dharma. There are many different traditions to be followed, that you should not be doing this, you should not be eating, because that time
affects the food.
Yeah, affects the food, even in the waters. But you have to keep some kusha grass, some grass which is all purifying in the waters. So there are ways for protection. There are ways for clearing the bed. Now this is dharma way.
Okay.
Now the second way is the prema way, the way of love. Chandra mite, Suraj mite, mite triguna vistar. One day the moon will die. One day the sun will die. One day all the three worlds will die. But Dridavatashi Harivamshako mite na nitya vihar. The everyday pastimes of Krishna and Srimati Radharani, their nitya vihar, their everyday moving in Vrindavan will never go to an end. Because these pastimes of Radharani and Krishna, they are beyond time and space. And how do we calculate time? We calculate time with the movement of sun and moon. So some things which are beyond the movement of sun and moon, how will they affect something which is really beyond them?
Mm.
So there are two ways to see. Now comes a question for a devotee. What should he be really following? The Dharma way or the Prema way?
Prem away.
He should be following both.
Okay.
Keeping some of the rules which you can really use in your own life, regarding the rules for cleanliness, which one should really maintain, and then he should try to focus or meditate upon the Prema way the more. That's what we do in Vrindavan.
Sorry for that detour. Let's go back to your story.
Now, as this beautiful pastime went forward, and Krishna is enjoying with all the gopis, the great rishis, actually these gopis, who are they? Gupu Rakshati iti gopi, those who have an ocean of love for Krishna in their heart, and they don't pretend it. They secretly keep it in their heart. Those great sages, they have appeared in Vrindavan as gopis. And even Lord Shiva wishes to enter the pastime of Rasalila with Krishna. So when he comes as a gopi, he's allowed by Sri Lalita Devi. And when he dressed as, actually there is only one Purusha, one man amongst the whole group of Rasalila, that is Krishna. And for each one of those gopis, their Krishna, for them, Krishna belongs to them. And each one has a feeling that, oh, Krishna is dancing with me. Krishna is dancing with me. And when Lord Shiva comes, Lord Shiva is welcomed by Krishna. And when Lord Shiva has changed her form from Shiva to Shivi Gopi,
Shivi Gopi.
Shivi Gopi or Shri Gopeshwar, when she is going to meet Krishna, a snake comes out. A snake peeks in, and then Krishna understands that he is Shivi Gopi. And during the next precedence of this pastime, when Krishna goes away from their beloved ones, he goes away to see, does these gopis really want me or something really higher or something divine for them. This is something really little higher on a level. When Krishna goes away from them, because there were different commentators specify different things that why Krishna moved away from them. One commentary is that Krishna pride in the gopis, that the gopis understood that Krishna is dancing with me. So then when Krishna is missing from them, the gopis sing this beautiful song of separation known as Gopi Gita. So for the gopis, why is Krishna giving them that separation? There's a statement which specifies virham dattva bhava vriddhim karoti. Krishna gives separation to his beloved devotees to enhance their bhava for him. Virham dattva bhava vriddhim karoti. And when Krishna is away from them, the gopis are discussing, they are searching for him even more. Their hankering for Krishna has increased such high level that they are speaking with the trees, and the trees are speaking too. Did you see our Mukunda? Did you see our Krishna? Did you see our Govinda? Did you see our Keshava? They are remembering all the different pastimes of Krishna. They are moving around Govardhan Hill. They are moving next to Yamuna. They are asking Yamuna, oh Yamuna, you are one of the beloved of Krishna. Did you see Krishna? Then Krishna tries to appear in front of them in his four-handed form, with holding Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, like Sri Vishnu. And the gopis, they just look at him and they just pay their respects to that form of Vishnu, and they just went on. Because for them, Who is Krishna? Hamaro Murli Walo Sham. Bin Murli Ban Mal Chandrika Nahi Pehchanat Naam. For them, their Krishna is only that one who holds a peacock feather, who wears a gunjamal, who has a flute in his hand, not chakra, not lotus, not the club. For them, their Krishna is him. And when they are walking, when the gopis are walking, they are saying one very good thing about those who give Krishna consciousness, who give Krishna katha, who distribute the nectar of Krishna's pastimes to the devotees. The gopis are saying, Shravana Mangalam Shrimadatam. Shravana Mangalam Shrimadatam. Bhuvi Grinanti Te Bhurida Jana. The gopis are saying that those are the greatest welfare workers in this society. Who are the welfare workers? Those are the greatest welfare workers who go around the society and distribute the nectar of Krishna's pastimes, by which Shravana Mangalam, just by hearing Krishna's pastimes, all the greatest welfare happens to a person. Shravana Mangalam Srimadatam. Just by hearing, so much can change in us, so much can change us. And this pastime, it is said that gone through, the night of this night was beyond the control of Brahma's creation, because the night was spreading for 6 months. Krishna is enjoying for such a long period of time. We don't know it, of course. We are not such comprehensible like the latest generation computers and the 1970s computers. So you cannot imagine 1970 aged computer to conduct a Zoom call. It will break down. It won't make it, really. It won't make it. In the same way, we cannot understand it, but this is something divine which is happening. So in this month of Kartika, what really happens? So many loving exchanges of Krishna take place. So many different festivals. 2 Ashtamis, 1 Gopashtami, 1 Bahulashtami, 2 Purnimas, Sharad Purnima and Kartik Purnima. The festival of Deepavali, or the day of Damodar Puja. Damodar Puja or Damodar Lila is a really beautiful pastime where Mother Yashoda, out of her anger that Krishna has broken all the pots of butter and yogurt, which is like the heart for all the gopis, because the gopis work throughout the whole day just to make butter for their family, and you just waste it or you just break it. If someone is earning like $1,000 a day by working so hard, really, and a person comes and he just burns them up, how will he really think? Unimaginable. But when Mother Yashoda, when she gets little angry on Krishna, she tries to bind him. She's making all the efforts. She's trying all the way around, but the rope is always 2 finger short.
Is this a thing? Do people in Brijbasis bind their children? Were you ever bound?
No, not specifically bound, but I was definitely asked to do some other things. So when Krishna is being tried to bound, when Krishna really saw that after a long effort of Mother Yashoda, she's not able to bind. So Krishna is always watching the efforts of a devotee, and those 2 fingers short, out of which 1 finger signifies the effort of the devotees, the second signifies the kripa, the mercy or the grace of Krishna. If you have both things, if you have your efforts and then you have mercy, if you have love, then Krishna will be bound. So Krishna gets bound whenever he sees the love of the devotees and the efforts also. Jine bandhyo, there are two couplets, there are two lines in Braja Bhasha that Krishna, who has bound all the human beings, all the devatas, and even the serpents, he have bound those, all of them, by the rope of karma. We all are bound with the rope of our own karma. But when Krishna, when that same Supreme Person is bound by the ropes of love by Mother Yashoda, he cannot take them off. And for those Brajavasis, Krishna is not that that higher Supreme Person. For them, he is like a small boy. Because we are sitting at Govardhan, in this beautiful month of Kartik also comes the day of Govardhan Puja, where Krishna wanted to break the pride of Indra. You know, Krishna is a pride lover. The first thing which he really wants to take away, wants in donation, maybe from his devotees, is their pride. If you can really give your pride away, he will be so happy. So he wanted to take away the pride of Indra. One morning in this beautiful month, when Krishna is walking in his house, he sees so many preparations being cooked up. And Krishna just goes and asks his mother, Maya, please give me something out of it. And Mother Yashoda takes a stick and she's like, go away, go away, go away, go away. It's not for you. It's for someone else. He asks, every single day you make everything for me, and not today you make so much and nothing for me. So he goes and asks his father, oh Baba, when I asked my Maya to for something to eat, but she's not giving me, and she's saying that this is for Devata. This is for a Devata, for a demigod. Now Krishna is talking something really serious with his father. Baba, sometimes you say he is our Devata, he's our Lord. Sometimes you say he is our Lord. Sometimes you say Brahma is Lord. Sometimes you say Shiva is Lord. Sometimes you bring Indra he's a Lord. Just today, tell me finally, who is our Lord? Who is our Devata? Tell me today. Make a great consensus in your heart. Think very carefully and tell me who is our Devata today. And you say that so many preparations, they are for a Devata. And if we offer him this much, then he will do something for us. He will give the rains or something. Oh Baba, it's a joke. If someone who would eat that much, he will just want to go to sleep. Because when I eat that much, I just want to go to sleep. What will he really do for us? So in such a sweet, loving way, like a real small boy, Krishna is expressing, oh Baba, he's no Devata. We should not be offering this to. And it is his duty. Now Krishna is preaching philosophy to his father. That Ashwamedha satate lehe indrasana ko bhog. Baba, I have heard when Gargacharya came that those who do Ashwamedha Yagya, the great sacrifice, they become Indra. They hold the position, they hold the seat of Indra for some time. Brajraj karna pave nahi kote ke jap tak yog. But you cannot get a dust of Vrindavan even though you do so many of austerities. It is given to you only by the kripa, by the mercy. Krishna is preaching this. Now Nanda Maharaj asks, what should we do? Krishna convinces him that our greatest Devata, who really gives us every single thing, because the greatest wealth, oh Nanda Maharaj, oh Baba, which we possess are the cows. And how do our cows keep healthy? How do we have everything? We have everything because of the cows, and the cows are healthy because of Shri Giriraj. The Giriraj provides them beautiful waters to drink. The Giriraj provides them beautiful grass to eat. Giriraj provides them shelter. Giriraj gives them shade under its trees. So our Devata is Giriraj. Let's go and worship Giriraj.
Giriraj is Govardhan Hill, for those who don't
Yeah.
know.
Giriraj is Sri Govardhan Hill. And Krishna and all the Brajabasis, they come together and they start worshipping Giriraj. And they have made so many preparations. They made another hill of preparations in front of Giriraj. Just imagine, so much preparations, so many sweets. There was a big mountain of rice on which the green pakoras were looking as if on the big surface of the moon, on the big surface of the sky, there are stars like that, so big. So Krishna then appears as Giriraj, and he starts taking all the offerings.
Can you explain this? So the hill appears as a being. What does that being look like?
Actually, the same form which Krishna has, almost the similar form, because Krishna is Sri Govardhan Hill, shallow Ashmi. Krishna says that I am this hill. So when Krishna appears as Sri Giriraj, when he's eating all the preparations, Lalita is getting a doubt. Sri Lalita, one of the friends of Srimati Radharani, she's saying to Radharani, Lalita Radha so kahe mere hriday samay. I can really tell this with my whole heart and soul that this person, this Giriraj who has appeared, and he's in the way he's eating all the preparations, isn't that Krishna eats all the preparations in the same way by holding the finger of his Nanda Maharaj? Can you not find a similarity in it? Because he himself was present, they could see it. Now, when Indra is fully angry that the Brajabasis are not serving him, Mukundaji, they are serving a hill, a mere stone. Indra sends all his clouds of destruction that go and disturb everything. Now, when Indra is raining all the things like hell, the Brajabasis are saying, Kaha karego Indra hamaro Krishna sahai. What will Indra do to us? Our supporter is Krishna. So Krishna lifts the Govardhan hill. So such a big hill, Krishna has lifted on his hand. On his hand, he has lifted it, and now all the Brajabasis are taking shelter of it. So each pastime of Krishna is a great intermingling of all the different bhavas, of all the different affections. On one level, we heard about gopis who are enjoying Rasalila in this month. Now comes a stage where Krishna appears as a Lord, accepting all the offerings in his Aishwarya Bhava. Now comes some intermingling of Vatsalya Rasa, the fatherly or the motherly affection, the childly affection for Krishna. When Krishna has lifted the Govardhan hill, all the other cowherd boys, they are supporting Krishna with their own sticks. Although they don't have any strength in it, they cannot hold the mountain. Krishna is holding the mountain, but the Brajabasis are saying, "Oh Lala, we are helping you. Don't worry, we have put our sticks in it, and we are holding it." Now, Mother Yashoda, she's looking at Krishna, who is holding this big mountain on his hand. She's just thinking, my son is holding this mountain for so many days, for 7 days, and he has not eaten anything. Although every single day he eats at least 1,000 times. Because Krishna being a child, you cannot satisfy a child that 8 o'clock breakfast, 12 o'clock lunch, 6 o'clock dinner, and that's all. A child will feel hungry now at the another moment, then he will not feel hungry for 2 hours. Then he will feel 3 times hungry. So the child is like that. So Krishna, who is holding Sri Giriraj like that. Now Mother Yashoda, she is having that affectionate love for Krishna, and she's saying, there's a song, Gir na pare Rama, gir na pare, girvar hai bharo, gir na pare. Mother Yashoda is saying, oh, may this mountain should not fall down. Gir na pare, oh dear Lord, oh Narayana, help my son. This mountain is too heavy. May it not fall down. Gwal bal sab leo re lakutiya Rama. And oh, the cowherd boys, take your sticks. Oh Narayani, take your stick. Oh Mukunda, take your stick. Thodo thodo deo to saharo. Even little, just contribute to him. Just help him with your hand, with your strength. Yan Indra ki puja band karai, Girvar ki puja karwai. Yes, stopped the Indra puja. Yes, started Giriraj puja. Ek haath te mukat samharo. With one hand, he's holding his crown. Krishna is holding, because he wears a peacock feather crown. No, a mukut with peacock feather. So he's not wanting his peacock feather or the little crown to fall down. And with one hand, he is holding Sri Giriraj. Mother Yashoda is feeling so much affectionate that, oh the Brajabasis, please help him, please help him. And then when the pastime has taken place, when Indra knows that I have disturbed the Lord of 3 worlds, he comes asking for forgiveness, and Krishna forgives him. Why? He tells Indra, oh Indra, although you have disturbed all of us, you were full of pride, but one good thing you have done. Mehraji, what the good thing he did? Because he brought all the Brajabasis together with Krishna. For 7 days, usually Krishna goes out in the forest, and the Brajabasis who are in the village, they feel separation from Krishna. And those Brajabasis, the cows who are in the forest, they feel separation with Krishna, because in the night they are in the cow sheds and Krishna is in the village. So during this pastime of Govardhan Puja, everyone is together. Everyone is together. So Krishna tells, thank you very much. You brought everyone so close that they could just see me for those 7 days. Now, one very interesting thing about bhoga, about eating. Krishna eats minimum 8 times a day. In all the temples, there are 8 bhogas at least. 8 times we offer him something to eat. So 8 times he's eating, and he didn't eat for 7 days. How much is that? How much he's lacking? 8 into 7.
56 times.
56 times.
56 meals he missed.
And that's how comes up 56 bhoga. On all the different festivals, if you really want to please Krishna.
That's Chapan.
Yeah, Chapan. Chapan bhoga. The tradition of offering Chapan bhoga. 56 bhogas. Everywhere we offer, no? When we have a good festival, big festival. So the tradition of offering 56 bhogas to Krishna, because Mother Yashoda and Srimati Rani, they want to, clear the debt.
Clear the debt. Yes, clear the debt.
Clear the debt of those 7 days. They want to, give Krishna all the 56 preparations. So they offered 56 preparations to Krishna exactly on the day of after the Govardhan Puja. And this thing happened first time in the village where I come from Nandagram.
Amazing. Amazing.
So many intimate pastimes, so many different things take place during this this beautiful month of Kartik. And in the Shastras, especially in Skanda Purana, there is a segment, Khanda, known as Goloka Khanda, where the glories of Purush, this Kartik months are described. It is said that anyone who does some things by staying in the area of Mathura Mandal, in the area of Mathura, in the area of Vrindavan, he gets so many blessings multiplied by 1,000 times, as Raghunath was already telling us.
Triple coupons, we call it.
Why triple? Into 1,000 times
Yeah,
coupon.
2,000 times coupons.
If you there are because this is said to be the month of Srimati Radharani. She is the presiding deity. She is the one who is there are many stories about this beautiful month. One of them, which I really quickly remember, is about offering a light. In this beautiful month, if you offer a light to the deities, to Krishna, it's considered so powerful. Even a small, I tell you a story. And this is a story in one of the Purana, that once there was a rat, cat
Rat.
and mice,
Rat.
a rat. And the rat was living in a temple. And there was a lamp burning in front of the Lord in the temple, in the temple inside the altar, and the rat went inside. And when the air was blowing, so the lamp which was burning was moving like this and that. So in the shadow of that lamp, he saw something moving here and there. He saw there's something to eat, because he could smell something related with the ghee. So the ghee lamp smelled to him something nice. So the rat goes near the lamp, and he's tried to take away that cotton wig out of the lamp. And as soon as he takes out, it's warm, it's hot. And the mice jumps here and he just moves around with that burning lamp in it. So it happens that he moves around and around and around for a few times with that lamp in his mouth. And it is said that offering of the lamp got that rat into a place in Vaikunta. Just because of his unintentional, nothing well thought of, no wisdom of the sages heard, nothing done, he could get a seat in a place in Vaikunta. So it is considered to be so auspicious that we offer lights. There's no hard and fast rule that you have to just do in the evening. You can do in the morning, no problem. But usually the lamp is, one should not show the sun, because it's always giving light. In the times of darkness, when you light a lamp, it's considered to be auspicious. If you have already eaten so many sweets and then someone brings you sweets, it would be something, but not really. But when you have no sweets and I bring you sweets, oh, very good. So especially we do this lightning lamp in the night. And we can also do some another practices, like we chant special prayers, we read Srimad Bhagavatam, we recite some Srimad Bhagavatam, we recite some shlokas, we do some parikramas, we chant some more mantras, we chant some more rounds, because in this time, so much more mercy is there. Not only in Vrindavan, but anywhere where you observe this beautiful month of Kartik. You know, you will never we will never understand. Example which I always give, that the blessings are is there. We might not see it, we might not see them, but they are always there. The same way the radio waves are. You don't see the radio waves, but they are there. So the blessings, they are always there, but we don't see them. And if we want to get more of them, we do special things to please our Lord in special times. I won't take much of your time, I think.
That was, you could take my whole life, truthfully. But I want to thank you. We're out of time now, but that was a great class. It was probably, except for the classes that I wasn't here, it was probably the least amount I've ever talked per episode. And I'm happy about that. Usually if Kostuba takes up all the talking, and then I get a little angry. And after the show, I was like, hey, you didn't let me talk. But this is one where I exclusively wanted to just shut up.
Now maybe we played some flute sound.
Ooh, okay. That can be our going away song.
Should we?
You got to place it right here.
Somewhere on the bank of Yamuna.
I don't think they hear it, Prabhu. This is a peculiar microphone. Just play our music. And I will say that we are going to do a Sweet Baby Krishna with Sweet Krishna Murari Goswami. That's what I think. I think you and I should do a bunch together. Maybe like a package of 6 once a week for 6 weeks. Do something like that?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Why not? Yeah, it's lost.
MyBrudge.com is his website. BRAJ.com.
I sent you a link.
And the link is up on the board, and we'll post it on the show notes. Thanks everybody for joining us. I know it's hard to catch us. We're here tomorrow at
8 a.m.
8 a.m. Eastern Time. Again, thanks to Krishna Murari Goswami. Thanks to all the Parikrama Dandavat Prikramis. Thanks to all the pilgrims who are still left here celebrating Kartik. It's a beautiful day here at the Govardhan Retreat Center at the foot of Govardhan Hill. It's been getting more and more ecstatic. We're going to try to keep everybody updated with what's going on in our lives, because we're here in Kartik. This is the place to be. And I'm just happy to be here till the 4th, right, Mayor? Thanks everybody for joining us. It's a beautiful day for a beautiful day. Let the magic continue to flow. Haribol.
Haribol.